Good evening, I am Sophia. The transfer of religions in the 20th century has become one of the expressive features that emerged after World War II. In this chapter, we will study how religious universalism and local particularism interact differently to shape our understanding and worship in a more connected world. The transnational religion is a concept that became commonplace after World War II, referring to the transmission of religious beliefs and practices beyond the national boundaries. It is a fusion of faith and globalization, creating two distinct scenarios for immigrants. One is defined by religious universalism, meaning that religion serves as a common denominator of all immigrants. Another is the opposite, characterized by the strong influence of traditional ethnic or national specificity that keeps separating the local immigrant populations. Today, the world is shrinking as it becomes smaller. These religious practices from various religions are crossing the borders, which is facilitating the mix of different people from different religions in the society. Such development has resulted in an interesting mix of cosmopolitan universalism and parochial particularism. This development produced a great deal of religious heterogeneity, and it possessed some interesting questions about what motivates people to remain faithful nowadays. On the other side, it is evident that immigrant is turning towards the global expression of religion, and this process can be described as religious universalism. These people are now able to connect with their religion in wider perspectives, surpassing the boundaries of where they came from. Nevertheless, these immigrants continue to demonstrate some ethnically or nationally specific traits as they retain the customs and practices that have deep-satedness in their cultural heritage. This may be because of the difficulties associated with settlement in a new society. These dynamics can be observed in various communities across the world. Festival of religion, for example, Diwali, Ramadan, Christmas, and Hanukkah have been observed by people of different roots, with increased frequency reflecting the rising relevance of religious universalism. The implications of this are also considerable for societies. This often encourages multiculturalism and appreciation of diverse cultures, and yet, at the same time, may generate conflicts in certain instances as individuals cope with these transformations. One must work towards creating an equilibrium that acknowledges both religious universality and local particularism, leading to dialogues and tolerance. The movement of faith as the world globalizes is an ongoing phenomenon in our society. As we engage more with the transnational religion and with globalization intersecting our beliefs, whether we choose a universalist view on religion by taking it global or adhering to the local religion approach, our faiths are continuously being shaped in an interconnected world. Sophia for Group 4 enjoy thinking about the significant impact of globalization in our religious world. Good night.